You never know how strong you are until strength is all you have. In New Mexico, that strength is everywhere. It's in the families who rise before dawn to begin their long drives for treatment. It's in the quiet courage of someone facing a diagnosis that changes everything. It's in the neighbor who brings a meal, the friend who makes a call, the community that refuses to let anyone face cancer alone. Even in the darkest moments, hope shines. Hope for healing, hope for comfort, hope for every journey that lies ahead.
I learned about the Cancer Foundation after I had a seizure right here behind me on the couch. I was taken to St. Vincent's Hospital, where I was told that I had a baseball-sized tumor in my head.
And it turned out that I was diagnosed with stage 4, lung cancer. I was blown away. They told me that I had 6 months, that it was going to take my life in 6 months.
That it was definitely cancer, so that if I wanted to, for them to proceed, see if they could take it off. I asked him, "Can you take it off?" And he said, without a stutter, I said, "Yes." And I said, well, with that kind of answer, why not?
I spend 5 hours there for colon cancer for my chemo, and it's a long haul. That first chemo, it's like going across a bridge that's crumbling behind you. You don't know where you're headed, and you don't know how you're going to get back. And having someone walk that with me was huge. When I'm on the other side of this, I'm going to volunteer and come help because it makes an incredible difference.
The diagnosis was not beautiful, but the journey through it, we pulled through, and it was beautiful because of everybody here.
And the volunteers seem like they're so nice that that's something I want to do now that I'm not the mayor. I feel like I need to volunteer at St. Vincent's or at the Cancer Center. Because of their generosity, it opened up my mind to thinking you should try to do something like that. You have the time, you like to talk.
The time that Cancer Foundation takes the time to go and give to others is just a very special gift, a gift of love.
You just don't drop the boxes off or hand them off. You go in and you visit. God, we spent a lot of time with one family. It was just wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
How can we make sure that those who are facing that journey are given dignity, respect, love, and support?
Like, it's awesome. I see it, I feel it, I feel their help. Thank you so very much, Kontawoha. And we are blessed to be here. Yes, this is sad. This is cancer, but we are blessed that we are getting the best for Jim.
I've seen it time and time again, and patients come back and tell me over and over again that they really could not facilitate things or make this journey without the Cancer Foundation.
The Cancer Foundation provides resources for our patients to be able to come to our facility to get imaging, and gas cards, hotel stays, transportation. So it just makes care more accessible for those patients who really need it.
2 support groups I started attending just to kind of be around people that kind of were going through what I was going through. Within my diagnoses to the time that I started the cancer support group, I had my PET scan. Again, thinking that my life was only going to be very short-lived.
Cancer Foundation is the one that gave me enough for me to get by.
And when I got that envelope, I just said, we are buying a cord of wood. Just the cash where you can go kind of figure out what you particularly need has been huge. I'm sure everybody's got different, whether they're patching a roof or buying food or gas.
And especially when you're used to having a job, making your money, maintaining your own life, my world changed completely. And it was really hard for me to have to stop and say, I need help. I need help.
How hard would that be to have to make that decision? Am I going to put food on the table today for me, for my family, or am I going to get a treatment. And taking that burden off makes an incredible difference.
The doctor told me that the medication, because I have a mutation, the medication was actually working. And so my life did another 180. And so I'm starting to feel better. However, I'm not working. I'm facing financial struggles. I was living here in Santa Fe in an apartment. I had to move home with my parents, with my mother, actually. So as I'm starting to feel better, I'm 51 years old. I don't want to live with my mother. Without the Cancer Foundation, it would have been really, really hard. And again, who knows, even with my health, I mean, the stress, they say that stress is, I'm just very grateful for you guys. And I'm very thankful. And I just hope that you guys can continue to do what you're doing for not just myself, but for everyone.
It's just wonderful. I think it's probably doing as much to cure me as the chemo itself. You know, it's just a really strong organization, and it's a blessing.
So X-Ray Associates has been a proud sponsor of the Cancer Foundation since 2003. And one of the main reasons we're involved is because a majority of the money goes directly to the patients.
I want to thank you for supporting the Cancer Foundation for New Mexico, and understand that there are so many people besides just myself who appreciate your generosity, your thoughtfulness, and your kindness.
It's helped me so much. It's made my life so much easier. So to each and every one of you, a blessing. Thank you all for what you've given.
It makes a big difference. It really does.
Thank you.
Bueno, pues darle las gracias en nombre de Jesús Mendoza Ochoa, que fue el paciente de ahí que estuvo ahí con ustedes. En nombre mío, de mis hijos, de la familia, muchas gracias a la Fundación. Gracias por todo el apoyo, no nada más para mi familia, sino para todas las familias que pasan una situación difícil como lo es el cáncer. Gracias por todo el apoyo, tanto moral, económico. Gracias por todo.
Cancer touches every corner of New Mexico, but it does not define us. Together, we lift each other higher. We turn fear into courage, struggle into solidarity, and uncertainty into strength. Every hand extended, every act of kindness reminds us that no one walks this path alone. And through it all, we move forward, side by side, hearts connected, braver than we could ever imagine, stronger than we could ever imagine. And through the Cancer Foundation for New Mexico, we are united in this journey together.